Hi there everyone, we're back again. We've had a bit of a drama with the whole process. We sold the house and that took us about 3 months, and also we have moved here permanently to the site. The electricians have been in and put the wiring in the roof, in the ceiling, bits of wires hanging down everywhere all the way through. It took them about 4 hours or 5 hours I think it was to wire this house. Just wired it all up. Unbelievable how quick it took to do it. I don't know if you can see much of it there, but there's wires all over the place. But as soon as it was finished and they said, oh, we're off home now, I looked at it and I thought, oh no, we're up to gyprocking. We're up to the gyprock part of it all. So off I goes to Bunnings and picked up some ceramic underlay for the wet area, which is the bathroom and laundry and toilet area, and also a heap of sheets which I've got laid on the floor here of villa board. So they've all got to go up today. Hopefully we'll get most of those up today. But anyway, we've got 3 days because it's the October long weekend at present. But I have been working feverishly every night trying to get the underlay down. Now the underlay goes, I call it ceramic underlay. It goes on the floor. I'll just spin this around and it goes on the floor of the bathroom, and the tiles, there's a wet membrane then goes on top of this all the way around to seal the whole thing up, and up about 200 up the side of the wall. It seals the whole thing off. Now the tiles then go on top of the wet membrane, which is what we've got to put down in here, is tiles. This thing needs to be met, as you can see, it's nailed down like incredibly. Every 2 inches there's a nail. So I could do 2 sheets a night trying to nail these things in, but there's nails all over. I don't know if you can see them, but they're all over the place. Nails everywhere. I'm up to the stage now, we're just about to do the last little bit. The last little bit is in the toilet area. Now we're using a compost toilet. And what happens with a compost toilet, well, I'll just go and show you what, just to give you an idea what we're doing here. This is a Interlude compost toilet. And there's 2 of these big bins. One you use and one you don't use. It's sort of just, it's rotting away. The effluent is rotting away, and then you swap them over. Now, the compost toilet needs a hole in the toilet area, and down through the hole goes this chute. Sits on top of the toilet, and the stuff goes down there. Now on top of this is just a regular toilet base. Just a regular toilet base like that sits on top of that. So you just use these chomper things and you just go along and cut this stuff. It's pretty easy. Until I get to that point, and I've got to shift the sheet along because my thing in the back here is holding me up. just put this. This is a big piece. See if it'll stay there without breaking off on me. But anyway, it's not a problem. Right. So now that's cut off, we've got to take it over and set it in. I'll do that, and I'll just mark this hole out, and we'll cut the hole out, and then I'll show you what we'll do to nail it in. And then you go around and you put all the nails in. Now once that's finished and we put our wall sheet on, they then put a wet area, a wet membrane. It's painted on over the top of this. It's painted into the corners and then up 150 mil to 200 mil up the side. Well, it depends on what size your tile is. Now then they put the tile base down, put the tiles down, and they also stick a tile up around this side, up so far. One tile goes up the side here, and that goes all the way around the red area, and that makes a complete barrier against water. So water can't get through to the floor and rot the floor, the timber floor, because that's only MDF-y, a sort of an MDF board, that stuff that's in there. When they get to this part, they'll put the membrane over the side there so it wraps around that bit of timber. He'll paint it over that edge there so it wraps around that timber so it sort of protects that whole area. And that's the wet area membrane and ceramic tile laying.
That's the hole for the toilet.
That is the hole for the toilet, yeah. This gadget fits down this hole, down underneath. I explained this before. That goes up underneath the base of the toilet, and the stuff goes down there into a bin below. The reason why we're using a toilet like this is basically it takes 32,000 litres of water to run a toilet for 2 people a year. So we'd have to put in another tank to just run the toilet. So it's a lot of water to just run through the toilet. This way we don't use any water, and the effluent breaks down and goes on the garden as fertiliser. So bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe in the corner somewhere or wherever, and see you in the next one. Bye.
Oh, she's a good girl, aren't she? Hey, good girl, Ollie. Good girl. Yeah. She's a good dog. She's a good dog to have a bath. Hey?
Oh, you stuck her in the bucket.
Take it up in your ears. Good girl. Oh, good girl.
Shower time. Shower time.
Wash your bum handle.
There she is. All wet. Little drowned rat.
Sit there. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Ollie, sit. Come here. Where's the boss? Where's the boss? Sit. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? No, no biting. I don't like easy.
Right. Do you put it down now?
No, I don't.
Oh. Should go round and round in circles.
No. No. Beautiful. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, she's so beautiful. Aren't you? Hmm? Show me, please.
We're climbing up now to the platform so we can finish off this last bit of cladding. Right, we're up on the top there. Up on the roof nearly. There's the van down there. I'll just clip my safety harness on. And this is where we are. There's the top of the tank there. Down to the tractor. And we're on this cage here. And we're going to put this last piece up. Oh, where is it? There it is. I'm going to put this last piece up in this little hole here. Actually, it'll be the second last piece because there'll be just a little piece in the peak there when we're done. So now we'll get to and sort this out. Screw it onto there, and then we've got to do the eaves, which is these pieces that run down there. That's the eave pieces, so that's going to be interesting trying to do them. But anyway, I'll finish this first bit off. These are the last two pieces of the cladding on the whole building actually. Right, this is the last piece. It's going to fit up in here. like that. So lucky last. Anyway, I'll attempt to get this in. Completed. That's all the cladding completed. All we're going to do is finish this eaves. They're going to be something different they are, because we've got to work up underneath somehow. Anyway, that's our next project. I'm glad to have all this cladding on. We'll have to go around now and seal up all these cracks, or what, not cracks, joins. We're going to seal all the joins up, seal all the nail holes, get everything sealed, and then we can put a coat of paint over it. Bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe. Up the top corner or the bottom corner, or somewhere on this screen there'll be a subscription thing. Bye for now. Well, 9 months later, and all the stuff that was out in front of the shed here is all in the house. It's all inside there. So that was the last bit of stuff to go. So we've got a clean pad now. It's taken 9 months to shift all that material. Ah well.